Ancient texts document a significant historical event involving celestial beings. These beings are described as descending from the heavens. The specific location of this descent was Mount Hermon. This event is portrayed as a pivotal moment in early human history. Their arrival had a profound and lasting impact on humanity. The accounts highlight the transformative nature of this celestial interaction. Ancient accounts are often preserved in early religious or historical texts. These writings provide insights into foundational cultural and historical narratives. Early Jewish writings contain detailed accounts of significant historical events and beliefs. Scholars meticulously examine these texts to understand their origins and meanings. The study focuses on exploring the foundational layers of biblical history. Such research contributes to a deeper comprehension of ancient civilizations and their legacies. Mount Hermon is a prominent mountain range located on the border between modern Lebanon and Syria. Its imposing presence has historically made it a significant geographical landmark in the region. Historically, Mount Hermon was considered a sacred site across various ancient cultures. It was revered as a place where divine encounters and spiritual events transpired. This perception imbued the mountain with profound religious and cultural significance throughout history. The Book of Enoch features Mount Hermon as a pivotal location in ancient religious narratives. Mount Hermon is depicted as the central stage for a dramatic event. This event is one of the most significant in ancient religious literature. The text describes a gathering of fallen angels, known as Watchers, on this mountain. They descended upon Mount Hermon to swear an oath and bind themselves to their illicit acts. Ancient narratives describe a specific group of celestial beings. These entities are identified within the texts as the Watchers. The Watchers are depicted as originating from a heavenly realm. Their primary action was a descent from the heavens to earth. This event marks a significant point in the narrative's cosmology. The Watchers, a group of celestial beings, convened on Mount Hermon. Their gathering marked a pivotal moment in their interaction with the earthly realm. This assembly signified the initiation of their direct involvement with humanity. Mount Hermon served as the designated location for this significant collective action. These beings are characterized not as abstract spiritual entities. Instead, they are depicted as powerful observers. Their primary task involves overseeing humanity. This oversight suggests a direct involvement in human affairs. Their role is concrete, rather than purely metaphysical. The entities were initially tasked with a crucial role within the created world. Their primary responsibility involved monitoring the progression of human civilization. This oversight ensured the orderly development and evolution of humanity. They were also charged with upholding the established order within this world. The Watchers, entities with assigned roles, faced a pivotal moment. They made a critical decision that significantly deviated from their established duties. This choice marked a major departure from their prescribed functions. The deviation had profound implications, altering their intended course of action. The Book of Enoch is an ancient religious text, part of the apocalyptic literature tradition. It details narratives and prophecies attributed to Enoch, the great-grandfather of Noah. A central theme is the fall of the Watchers, a group of angels who descended to earth. These Watchers chose to intermarry with humans, leading to the birth of giants known as Nephilim. This choice introduced sin, forbidden knowledge, and violence into the human world. According to the text, this fundamental decision irrevocably altered the trajectory of human history. The Watchers, typically observers, deviated from their designated role. Instead of maintaining distance, they chose a different approach. They opted for direct engagement with human populations. This decision marked a significant shift from their established protocol. Mount Hermon holds profound symbolic significance within various narratives. Its presence often denotes a pivotal location for spiritual or historical events. The mountain's imposing stature contributes to its symbolic weight. It frequently serves as a backdrop for transformative or revelatory moments. The symbolism is deeply embedded in the narrative structure of relevant accounts. Its meaning is integral to understanding the broader context of these stories. In ancient cultures, mountains held profound spiritual and symbolic significance. They were frequently perceived as sacred geographical formations. Mountains were often considered conduits or pathways between different realms. Specifically, they connected the celestial sphere, associated with deities, and the terrestrial world. This made mountains revered meeting points for divine and human interaction. Their towering presence symbolized a bridge between heaven and earth. Ancient civilizations often constructed temples on elevated hills. This practice symbolized a connection between the earthly and divine realms. Prophets and spiritual leaders would ascend mountains. This ascent was a ritualistic act to commune with divine presences. Such elevated locations were considered sacred spaces for spiritual interaction. Throughout history, many civilizations regarded elevated peaks as sacred places. These mountains were believed to be sources from which sacred knowledge emanated. The towering heights symbolized a connection between the earthly and divine realms. This belief fostered the idea that spiritual insights could be gained from these locations. Thus, mountains became vital centers for religious and spiritual practices across cultures. Mount Hermon is a prominent geographical feature, known for its imposing height. Historically, this mountain has been regarded as a place where different realms converge. Its elevation suggested a permeable boundary between distinct spiritual or physical domains. This perception imbued Mount Hermon with significant cultural and religious meaning. The Watchers, a group of celestial beings, convened on the summit of Mount Hermon. Their assembly was for a pivotal decision regarding their collective actions. They formalized their commitment by taking a solemn oath. This oath bound them to their shared decision, ensuring mutual accountability. They stood together, united by a shared purpose and conviction. Their commitment was to undertake a specific action. This action was perceived as having profound and lasting consequences. The belief was that this act would permanently alter their relationship with humanity. The redefinition implied a fundamental shift in dynamics and understanding. This collective resolve underscored the gravity and significance of their decision. A solemn oath, as described in the narrative, marks a pivotal moment in history. This oath served as a catalyst, initiating a complex sequence of events. The events triggered by this commitment had far-reaching consequences. These consequences profoundly reshaped the foundational structures of early civilization. The narrative highlights the transformative power of such a significant pledge. Thus, the oath became a critical juncture in the development of human society. Following their descent, the Watchers initiated contact with human communities. They began the process of disseminating advanced knowledge and insights. This transfer of information occurred directly among various human groups. The Watchers' actions profoundly influenced early human development and understanding. Ancient readers valued specific skills for their potent and transformative impact on human development. These skills were considered crucial for personal growth and societal advancement in ancient times. The imparting of these abilities was a significant aspect of ancient education and cultural transmission. Such skills were believed to empower individuals, fostering profound changes in their capabilities. Ancient civilizations developed sophisticated metalworking techniques. These teachings enabled humans to process raw metals effectively. Specifically, advanced methods for working with iron and bronze emerged. This technological progress facilitated the creation of essential tools. It also led to the development of more effective weaponry for defense and hunting. The narrative includes instruction in the creation of various crafts. This encompasses the art of jewelry making. It also details the production of cosmetics. Furthermore, it covers diverse forms of craftsmanship. The acquisition of new skills marked a pivotal transformation in early human history. These skills fundamentally reshaped the daily lives of early human societies. They profoundly influenced the material culture developed by these groups. This evolution in capabilities led to significant advancements and societal restructuring. The Book of Enoch contains passages detailing the transfer of advanced astronomical knowledge. These texts describe the observation of celestial bodies and their movements. Such knowledge includes understanding the paths of stars, the sun, and the moon. It suggests an ancient understanding of cosmic order and celestial mechanics. This highlights the book's unique contribution to ancient astronomical literature. Ancient civilizations meticulously observed the night sky, interpreting celestial patterns and movements. This practice involved careful study of stars, planets, and other astronomical phenomena. The interpretations derived from these observations were crucial for early societal development. A significant contribution was the development of calendrical systems. These calendars helped track seasons, agricultural cycles, and important dates. Furthermore, celestial navigation became possible, aiding exploration and travel. Ancient readers experienced a significant and rapid expansion of human knowledge. This growth was perceived as both profound and impactful. The sudden increase in information evoked a sense of deep fascination. Simultaneously, it generated considerable apprehension among these individuals. This dual reaction highlights the complex societal response to intellectual advancement. The phenomenon illustrates how new knowledge can inspire wonder and concern. The Book of Enoch suggests a critical imbalance in humanity's early development. It posits that humans gained access to powerful, advanced knowledge. However, this acquisition occurred before the development of necessary wisdom. This implies a lack of maturity for responsible application of such profound insights. A perceived imbalance within a system or society can have profound consequences. This narrative suggests that such an imbalance directly fuels negative societal outcomes. Specifically, it is linked to the proliferation of violence within communities. The imbalance also contributes significantly to increased corruption. Ultimately, this leads to widespread instability across various societal structures. The Watchers' influence extended beyond simple technological introductions. Their actions dramatically accelerated the pace of human civilization's development. This acceleration implies a profound and rapid societal transformation. The impact was not merely additive but fundamentally transformative for humanity. Their intervention reshaped the trajectory of human progress significantly. Ancient writers observed a phenomenon of acceleration in their world. They believed this acceleration disrupted the established natural order. This disruption was thought to lead to unforeseen consequences. These consequences challenged the perceived stability of their environment. Stories, whether literal or symbolic, often convey profound concerns. A recurring theme highlights the dangers of knowledge when separated from moral responsibility. Such narratives articulate a deep apprehension regarding potential perilous outcomes. They emphasize the critical link between intellectual advancement and ethical conduct. Scholars of ancient literature frequently examine narratives for deeper societal insights. These narratives often serve as early attempts to explain complex human conditions. One such condition is the simultaneous advancement and decline observed in human societies. The texts rationalize this duality, offering frameworks for understanding societal evolution. The narrative explores profound questions regarding human capacity. It examines our preparedness to manage significant discoveries. This includes the challenge of handling powerful advancements responsibly. The central theme is the application of wisdom in new findings. It raises enduring inquiries about humanity's judgment and foresight. Rapid technological advancement often outpaces societal understanding and ethical frameworks. This creates a gap where innovation proceeds without adequate moral or regulatory guidance. It prompts critical consideration of the implications when technology develops faster than ethics. Ensuring ethical comprehension keeps pace with progress is crucial for responsible innovation. Fundamental questions have consistently driven human progress throughout history. These inquiries span diverse fields, from ancient technological advancements to modern scientific breakthroughs. Early examples include innovations in metalworking, which transformed societies. Later, the scientific revolution saw profound questions reshape understanding of the natural world. In contemporary times, scientific revolutions continue to emerge from persistent questioning. Thus, the power of asking fundamental questions remains a constant across all historical epochs. The Watcher's narrative addressed a fundamental tension for ancient audiences. This tension existed between the pursuit of knowledge and moral accountability. It explored the consequences when divine beings imparted forbidden knowledge to humanity. The narrative thus provided a framework for understanding moral responsibility in the face of new insights. The Book of Enoch details the severe repercussions stemming from the Watchers' choices. Their actions led to significant and lasting consequences within the narrative. These outcomes are extensively described, highlighting their impact. The text emphasizes the gravity of the Watcher's decisions and subsequent events. The rebellion, as described in the text, initiated a significant disruption. This disruption profoundly affected the established order within the human world. Simultaneously, it caused considerable turmoil within the heavenly hierarchy. The rebellion's consequences thus spanned across both mortal and divine realms. Heavenly authorities intervened to address a significant transgression. The Watchers are judged for breaching their assigned boundaries. This intervention signifies a response to their unauthorized actions. The judgment enforces divine order and established cosmic rules. The narrative shifts from a simple explanation of knowledge transfer. It evolves into a complex cosmic drama. This drama introduces themes of obedience and submission. It also incorporates elements of rebellion and defiance. Ultimately, the story culminates in the concept of divine justice. Early Jewish communities deeply engaged with themes of moral responsibility. These themes were not isolated but reflected broader societal concerns of the time. Moral responsibility encompassed ethical conduct and communal obligations. Its implications shaped individual behavior and community structure. Knowledge is never a neutral entity. It inherently carries significant implications. Every piece of knowledge possesses inherent consequences that shape human experience. These consequences directly influence the development and trajectory of individuals. Furthermore, knowledge profoundly impacts the evolution and structure of entire civilizations. The application and dissemination of knowledge inevitably lead to specific outcomes. Therefore, understanding knowledge requires acknowledging its powerful and transformative effects. Mount Hermon holds significant symbolic importance in various ancient narratives and traditions. Its prominence in these stories established its status as a revered and mystical location. The mountain's symbolic value transcended the initial recording of these ancient tales. It continued to be recognized and venerated across different cultures and eras. This enduring significance highlights its deep-rooted impact on human belief systems. Mount Hermon remains a powerful symbol linking past narratives to contemporary understanding. Scholarly research indicates a long-standing association between mountains and supernatural beliefs. Mountains often served as focal points for ancient spiritual traditions and narratives. These natural formations were perceived as sacred spaces, connecting earthly and divine realms. Over centuries, specific mountains became imbued with profound spiritual meaning. They were central to myths, rituals, and religious practices across various cultures. This enduring connection highlights their role in shaping human spiritual understanding. The name Hermon possesses ancient linguistic roots. Its etymology suggests meanings such as oath. Another interpretation is sacred agreement. This aligns with the concept of the Watcher's pledge. Ancient cultures established a profound connection between their geography and narratives. This deep relationship highlights how physical landscapes held significant meaning. Geographical features were not merely backdrops but integral to cultural stories. Landforms, rivers, and mountains were imbued with symbolic and sacred importance. These meanings shaped myths, legends, and the collective identity of communities. Thus, the environment became a living text, narrating the history and values of a people. Mountains, rivers, and deserts hold profound significance beyond their geographical forms. These natural landscapes have historically served as settings for human spiritual experiences. They are not merely physical markers but stages for profound encounters. Across cultures, these environments facilitate connections with the divine. The grandeur of mountains often inspires awe and spiritual reflection. Rivers and deserts, too, become sites for sacred interactions and revelations. The narrative of the Watchers continues to captivate audiences and inspire curiosity. Its enduring appeal stems from its profound exploration of universal themes. A central theme is the inherent power and potential danger of knowledge. The story delves into the ethical implications of possessing advanced understanding. It specifically highlights the potential for the misuse of knowledge and its consequences. Humanity often explores hidden dimensions of reality, seeking deeper understanding. This fascination extends to the unseen forces that shape our existence. Profound decisions, made at critical junctures, carry immense weight. Such choices can irrevocably alter the trajectory and future of human civilization.